Once upon a time, there was a farmer, an illiterate farmer. Every morning he wakes up, goes to his farm, attends to his crops, plucks the weed, and then go home. That's the only thing he knows how to do. One day, his annoying neighbor stopped by and started chatting with him. He was complaining of a stomachache that kept him awake all night, and the neighbor kept on going on and on about his stomach problem. And the farmer was annoyed, so he plucked the weed from his farm and handed it to him. "Take this, boil it, eat it, and you should be okay." And the neighbor did. Later on, he felt okay. Maybe it was the plant he ate, or maybe whatever was in his stomach was passed out, and he felt better. A few weeks later, and the neighbor is back. This time he was complaining of a bad headache. And again, the farmer plucked a random plant from his farm and gave it to him. "Take this, boil it, eat it, and you should be okay." Later on, the headache was gone. Maybe it was a placebo effect, but that didn't matter to the neighbor. In his mind, the farmer is a healer, a man who can cure anything. And soon enough, news spread throughout the village. Everyone came to the farmer to help them with their health issues. Some complained of a headache, poor eyesight, abdominal pain, whatever it was. The farmer just picked random plants from his farm and gave it to people. And sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't, but that did not matter. People already believed he was gifted, and they started calling him the doctor. One day, two villagers came to the farmer and told him that their brother has a bloated stomach, he's in so much pain, and can't even move out of bed. The farmer gave them some leaves and asked him to boil it and feed it to him. A few days later, they came back again. "Doctor, it did not work. He is still bloated and in a lot of pain." And the farmer again gave them another kind of leaves to feed it to him. They came back a few days later. "Doctor, it still did not work." I think I should see this case for myself. So the farmer went to the man's house and saw him lying there in agony with his stomach bloated. "I see. I think I should see what's inside of him. Someone get me a knife." Are you sure?" "Hey, who is the doctor here?" Well, you are. Then stop arguing with me and get me a knife." They got him a knife, and he started cutting this poor man's stomach open without anesthesia, mind you. And with his dirty and sterilized hands, he started digging inside. He didn't even know what he was looking for. And when he couldn't find anything, he stitched him up and left him there. Later on, the wound was infected, and after a few days, the guy passed away with pain and agony. So, who is at fault here? A lot of people will, of course, blame the farmer. He should not have done what he did. But keep in mind, the farmer truly believed that he was helping him. Why did he believe that? Because the people made him think that he is something more than what he really is. We should always encourage people to achieve their dreams. We should always believe in them, even when they have doubt about themselves. But we also should be careful not to admire people for something that they know nothing about. We see it all the time in the media nowadays. People with little to no knowledge about a topic are asked to weigh in about things that they know nothing about, while the experts and the people who deserve recognition are kept in the dark, unnoticed, unappreciated, unacknowledged. If we are not careful, if we don't appreciate those who deserve and acknowledge them, and keep giving attention to those who don't deserve it, we will end up with a social media influencer on the news just giving political advice. We will end up with an internet troll as a president. And we will end up with an illiterate farmer as a doctor.